Hello, I'm going to spend the next few minutes going over the instructions for the files that were sent to you via Egnyte. The files used as an example in this video are for S corporations, but this also applies to multi-member LLC returns. At a minimum, you should see 3 files in your folder. The maximum amount could vary. It is possible to have as many as 5, maybe even more files than that. Regardless of the amount, be sure to download and save each file to your computer. And the easiest way to do that is checking the box here and then clicking on the download selected link. So now I'll go over each file in the folder. Again, 3 files will be included at a minimum. The client file, K1 files, and the signature documents. The client file contains a federal return, supporting statements and schedules, and if applicable, any state returns. And you'll use this file for your own review. If you encounter any inaccuracies, please notify us so we can make the correction. Do not sign and send the signature documents back to us if a return is inaccurate. We will need to update the return and then send you the new files. We also recommend that you keep a copy of this file for your records. The next file would be the K1. The K1 reports the shareholder or member share of the business profits or losses, and please distribute the K1 to each shareholder or member as it will be needed to complete his or her individual tax return. So here are 2 examples of Form K1. The K1 on the left is for an S corporation, and on the right is the K1 for a multi-member LLC. Separate state K1s may also be included in your file. The signature documents are the tax forms you'll need to print, sign, and send back to us, and when signed, the documents give us the authority to e-file your tax returns to the taxing authorities. Depending on your state, you may have either 1 or 2 forms to sign. On this slide are a couple examples of signature documents. On the left is Form 8879-S, on the right is Form 8879-PE. Form 8879-S is for an S corporation, and Form 8879-PE is for multi-member LLCs. You will see one of these forms in your file depending on your entity type. If your state requires a separate signature document, that form will also be included in your file. If so, the state form will look very similar to the federal form. So for Form 8879-S, you will need to sign your name on the officer signature line. For Form 8879-PE, the member signs on this line. An officer or a member will also be asked to sign the state form. And once signed, send the form or forms back to us so we can e-file your return for you. The 2 most common extra forms are vouchers. This includes federal and state tax payment vouchers as well as estimated tax vouchers. The first is the tax voucher from the tax return. Here's an example of a voucher for an S corporation. Although this is for the state of California, other vouchers, including federal and other state vouchers, will look very similar to this one. And that will also include vouchers for multi-member LLCs. Those will look very similar to these as well. The top portion gives instructions as to how payment should be made and when payment is due. For mailing payments, be sure to detach here and mail the voucher along with payment. The next voucher is an estimated tax payment voucher. These are payments that are made for the current tax year, and I want to emphasize that these are not installment payments for the current tax liability. These are actually payments that will be applied to your next year's tax return. There can be up to 4 vouchers, so pay close attention to each due date. The instructions for filing are listed here, and the date due is listed here. Again, for mailing payments, be sure to detach here and mail the voucher along with payment. If there are other forms that are part of your file that are not included in this video, those instructions will be located in the body of the email. These forms can possibly include annual reports and local returns. So be sure to send us a copy of your signed signature documents, and you can send them via upload, email, or fax. If you do choose to upload the signature documents, the same link that is listed here on the slide is also going to be included in the instruction email. All you'll need to do is click on that link within the email, and then it will take you to the website to where you can securely upload that signature document. If you do have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you.